Piers Morgan says this is a sad, shameful, ridiculous day for America to drag a former president who is running for president again through criminal courts over something so trivial feels a massive overreach and incredibly divisive and obviously politically partisan action. Well, it's interesting. I'm not going to ask you to recreate your ding-dong that you had earlier tonight with Piers Morgan, by the way. But it is interesting because Piers Morgan fell out with Trump, didn't he, really? And for him to say this is an incredibly divisive and obviously politically partisan action really does lend a lot of weight to what a huge amount of people are saying over there who are in that middle ground, who are maybe predisposed to dislike Trump, actually. They can say, well, hang on, look, we can see straight through with this. I'm just not really sure how this ends, Nigel, because, you know, we saw what we saw on January the 6th. Are we going to potentially get repeats of that?
On Piers Morgan, by the way, Morgan now thinks Trump will win, so he's being nice to Trump. When he thought Trump was going to lose, he was beastly to him in newspaper articles. Morgan believes in nothing, absolutely nothing, other than the self-promotion of Morgan, who is now, of course, a YouTuber. And I had a very interesting exchange with him this evening when I did point out. He said, well, you should have been ready for the election, Nigel. I said, well, unlike you, Piers, I have an evening TV show. Yours got cancelled. Anyway, that's by the by. I just couldn't resist saying it.
You've been sitting on that line for a while, had you?
Well, I was waiting for the moment, Patrick, you know, and it, of course, presented itself. Look, I do think there is a genuine worry about the political divide in America. The sheer hatred that the left have for the conservative movement can provoke an equal and sometimes more than equal opposite reaction. It is very, very, very worrying indeed. I just hope that Trump says to his supporters, you know, for goodness sake, stay within reasonable bounds, whatever happens to me. The worse they do to me, the greater our chance of winning. And the polls to date have showed that. As I said to you, the donation site has crashed tonight as people are dying to give this man money.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, and he's got to say that, especially in light of the fact that some of the other charges that he's facing, you know, in relation to that, quotes unquote, insurrection, election interference, as well. You know, he's got to play this one very, very carefully, hasn't he? You know, he could get up to 55 years for that. He could get up to 76 and a half years for this Georgia racketeering case, which, as far as I understand, is one of the more bizarre ones in all of this. As well. Look, Nigel, can I just say a massive thank you to you for coming on and for giving us so much of your time on what has been an incredibly busy day for you. So you take care, Nigel. We'll chat to you very soon. Thank you very much.